When you recall a powerful experience, your body reacts as if it were happening again. Your heart races, your stomach tightens, your breath shortens. It feels real, almost tangible. The reason is simple. Your brain isn't pulling a finished film out of a vault. It is reconstructing the memory anew each time. And with every recall, it adds what you are experiencing right now. Current emotions, intentions, and meanings. This is an enormous opportunity. If every memory is reassembled and saved again, then it can be stored differently. Softer. More truthful to who you are today. In a way that doesn't pull you backward, but allows you to breathe freely. Memories are not stone, but clay. Well, for a long time, people believed memory was like an archive, once stored. It was final. Today we know it's more like living clay. Every time you revisit a memory, you shape it again. The emotions you bring are like water that softens the clay. Conscious intention is your hand, giving it a new shape. The consequence is clear. It's not only what happened, it's also the quality of awareness you bring when you return. If you revisit old stories with fear, shame, or self-hatred, you reinforce the old setting. If you go with kindness, curiosity, and respect for yourself, you change it. When emotions distort the record, our nervous system tends to give more weight to threats. Negative experiences, therefore, imprint more strongly. When you revisit a memory in a tense state, your brain blends in more fear, shame, or anger into the new version. The original story becomes harsher, darker. This doesn't mean you're making things up. It means the story you tell about the past is shaped by the emotions of the present. The good news, you can consciously influence this. Intention isn't magic, it's direction. Intention as guidance of attention. Intention is the quiet sentence you hold inside when you turn towards something. There's a big difference between revisiting a memory with, I can remind myself how I failed, and with, I'd like to understand what I needed and didn't have. The first reinforces guilt, the second opens understanding. Intention directs what your attention will find and what your body will experience, and that gets stored. A practical process to reframe a difficult memory. Preparation, breathing, and grounding. Sit down. Place your feet on the ground. Take 4 slow breaths in through the nose. Exhale longer through the mouth. Notice how with each exhale your body softens a little. The goal isn't to have no emotions, but to create safe space for them. Clear intention. Say it out loud or silently in one short sentence. I want to understand and release, not judge. Or, I want to see what I needed back then. Or, gentle return to the image. Don't dive into detail. Lightly touch the part of the memory that is calling the strongest right now. Notice where in your body it speaks. Don't rush. If it's too much, return to your breath and open your eyes. That's okay too. Naming and care. Try to describe in one sentence what you feel. I feel pressure in my chest and sadness. Place your hand on the spot that speaks and say, I see you, I'm here. It sounds simple, but for the nervous system, it's a signal of safety. New meaning. Gently ask yourself, what did I need back then and didn't get? Allow yourself to imagine giving it to yourself today. Respect, protection, understanding. Notice how your breath, posture, and facial expression change. Small closure. Thank yourself for the courage, even if it felt difficult. Do one tiny step in reality. Write 2 sentences in your journal. Send a message to someone you want to connect with, or allow yourself 10 minutes of silence. The body needs to confirm the new entry with a small action. Note, if you use techniques like tapping, you can add them in steps 3, 5. The purpose is to give the body safe rhythm and the mind new meaning. A story that changes perspective. A client once told me, "My brain is against me. It only remembers the bad." In truth, it wasn't his memory that weakened him, but the story he used when revisiting it, "I'm not enough." Together, we changed the intention from punishment to understanding, from what I ruined to what I needed. This opened a new image of the same memory. Not an incapable boy, but a child who was alone. The difference wasn't theoretical. His posture, breathing, and daily choices shifted. And that's the point. How to hold intention in daily life. Morning sentence. Well, before reaching for your phone, say one sentence for the day. Today I choose kindness toward myself, even if I make a mistake. It looks small, but it sets the filter of perception. Micro pause at a trigger. When something hooks, you take 10 seconds. Inhale, exhale, hand on your chest. You're not suppressing the emotion. You're giving your body a signal that you are here. Evening recap without punishment. Answer 2 short questions. What drained my energy today? What gave it back? This trains your brain to see that you are not just a story of the past, but the creator of the present. Why does all of this make sense? Why? Because the brain reacts to imagination almost as strongly as to reality, and because memory is rewritten with every recall. If you approach your memories with conscious intention and care, you change not only the story, but also how you feel, decide, and relate. This is no longer theory. This is daily practice of freedom. Do you want clear, step-by-step guides, guided exercises, and practical scripts for working with emotions and memories? Visit my store. You'll find ebooks and a video seminar that will help you rewrite old stories into new strength.